is MLK Day, so happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Y'all probably not gonna see it on this day. Y'all probably gonna see it on Sunday, which is Storytime Sundays, but I'm giving it to y'all anyway. So, I'm gonna jump right into it. Today, I'm gonna finally, because it took me so long, do the story on the time I was at Tahoe. Which is so sad because I didn't even know it. I mean, I should have known, but I was so young and naive that I didn't know. Like, and then I thought about it years later, like, wait, I was at Tahoe. Like, why did I not come to this conclusion before? Like, what was wrong with me? Anyway, besides the point. We're going to get into that with the story. But everybody's names in this story has been changed for the discretion of the involved. Okay, so this started my 10th grade year. My second semester 10th grade year, so I was a sophomore in high school. So I was like, I had just turned 16 when this was going on, so I was like still a dummy. Yeah, still a dummy. Anyway, so there were, and if you know, most people don't know about the story because I didn't tell nobody. Nobody knew. It finished and nobody knew. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you went to high school with me, if you know the people, do not comment their names. Do not comment nothing smart. We're not hearing it, okay? We moved on. I'm a junior in college, but I'm going to tell this story for the people. Okay? Okay. So, 10th grade, there were these twins. Now, if any of you guys know me, and if you know me well enough, you know I have an obsession with twins. My ex-boyfriend's a twin. My other ex-boyfriend's a twin. And this person that I used to talk to is a twin. I want to have twins. I started realizing I need to talk to people whose parents are twins. Not them, but besides the point. So, for the sake of this story, their names are Ray and Tay. Okay? So, Ray is the one I like. Tay is the other twin. Right? Okay. So, I have had this gift since I was young. I can tell all twins apart. It's one of the things that, like, if they ask you at school, like, give a fun fact, I always say I can tell all twins apart. Because I can. So, from jump, I didn't know I liked this boy. Okay, let's go back like a week or so. So, there was this huge group in my school the year above me. So they were 11th graders and I was a 10th grader. And they were like the poppin' boys. Everybody wanted to be with them. They was with every girl in the school. Like, I don't know why everybody wanted to be with them if they had already been with everybody. But we all young and dumb. So they was popping. Everybody wanted to be friends with them. Everybody wanted to talk to them, blah, blah, blah. I started talking to another guy who is just going to remain nameless because he's irrelevant. But we talked for like a week. And then like there was like some rumor like the week after we stopped talking that never happened. It was like a rumor that I gave him head. It didn't say where, but I know who spread this rumor, and I'm not even gonna talk about that one because that's a rumor that never happened. Like the only thing that happened in high school with me is something that happened in 9th grade regarding around the same thing, but that's another story. If y'all want that story, click like this video because that's a whole other story for another day. But no, it was going around, mind you, this is an 11th grader, so it's going around that I like gave him head, and I'm like, we kissed once, like, bye. So, but I got over him. I don't know how or when I started talking to the other guy. Mind you, they were sort of friends. Like, they was in the same friend group. Like, they all hung out together. They all did everything together. I don't know who the hell told me to talk to two people that was in the same friend group. Never do that, female. Never do that. Like, I mean, I guess I didn't count the other one. That's why. Because we talked for like a week. So I didn't count him. Which is why I talked to this one. But just don't do it. But, I mean, I never got talked about nothing like that. But just don't do it. Anyway, back to the story. So, this is my sophomore year. They're juniors. So, I don't know what happened or when I stopped talking to one and started talking to the other. But I know I started talking to the other one in February. I don't even remember when I was talking to the other one. But my birthday's in February. So, I had just passed my birthday. So, I had turned 16. So me and this guy started talking, and I know he's had like a girlfriend that's like, you would call her forever girl. They're not together anymore, but you would call her forever girl. Like they were together. Everybody knew they were together, but they would break up and then get back together. That kind of thing. So at the time that they started talking, they was broken. At the time that we started talking, they were broken up. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like I could talk to him. Like why not? Like he don't got a girlfriend. My dumb ass. That's the first stupid thing I did. So I'm like, okay, I could talk to him or whatever. Like, he's cute. He's a twin. You know, I'm feeling this, right? So I'm like, I started talking to Ray. I started to like somebody really fast. And me and this boy was constantly talking. We were talking morning, noon, and night. Like, every day. I remember a week had passed since we started talking. And he was like, we have 10,000 messages. How do we have 10,000 messages? Like, why were we talking that much in a week? So we started talking, and they had broke. So the reason I thought they was really over is because they had broken up, but it was around their anniversary time. So I'm like, okay, maybe they really broke up. Because, you know, like, nobody ever wants to break up around the anniversary time. Like, you break up and, like, in the middle of the year, not, like, right near your anniversary. Like, you always try to keep it together until your anniversary, whatever. So I started talking to him, we vibing, everything is cool or whatever. So he told me about her, but he told me that they was over. So I was like, all right, whatever. So then a week later, he told me that they got back together. I'm like, I thought y'all was over. No, y'all not over? Okay, that's fine. So I'm like, all right, so that's fine. Like, we're not talking no more. He like, nah, we can still be friends. Mistake number 2. Why would I ever? So I'm like, all right, fine. Like, I don't got nothing. I'm one of those people that, like, I could talk to you. I could be a friend after we've been together for 10 years or 2 weeks. Like, it don't matter to me. So I was like, all right, we could be friends. Like, that's nothing. But, like, this friendship, it was still a friendship. Like, when they were together, this is why for the longest time I didn't think I was a side hoe. When they were together, we wouldn't do anything. We wouldn't kiss. We would just talk all the time. Like, we would text all the time when we were talking at school or whatever. So, but I don't want to say everybody knew that they were together, but everybody knew that they had this on and off thing going on, and nobody knew about me. Even I was talking to one of my other friends the other day, and she didn't even know we was talking. I was like, oh, girl, that was on a DL, all the way on the DL. But I didn't care. So, I don't know why I didn't care, but I didn't care. Like, I don't know if I was trying to be his girlfriend or not. I don't even remember what I was thinking at the time. So I'm like, okay, we could be friends or whatever, but this wasn't like we would still talk the exact same amount. We just wouldn't flirt anymore. Well, in my eyes, like, we wouldn't flirt. We wouldn't say nothing like, oh, flirty and stuff because he had a girlfriend. But we would keep in contact. We would text, but we would text every single day still. We would text all day, all night. So this went on for a really long time. And I think this went on for like 8 months. Like, here's my stupid part. One of them, because there's several in the story.
He called me his personal vacation. So I'm thinking that's mad cute. Like, I'm like his getaway from what he was doing within his regular day life. That was a fancy word for side hoe.
Like, I don't know who told me that a personal vacation was cute, but that was a fancy word for side hoe. Right? Okay, so coming back, bring it back. So I'm like, all right, I'm in personal vacation. Like, literally, that's what he called me. The other reason I didn't think I was a side hoe is because she knew about me. Like, she knew I existed. She knew what I looked like. She knew that we talked. So, but I also knew about her. So I'm like, was I a side hoe? I know she's not side hoe because they was together for like a while before that. But I'm like, was I a side hoe, or was like, I don't even want to know what their relationship was like. Okay. So summertime comes, 8th grade. I get a boyfriend. This boyfriend will also remain nameless because he is irrelevant, and we're like still cool today. Like, he's a homie. The reason he's still a homie is because we knew each other since we were little kids. Like, I grew up with him. I don't know why we thought a relationship was gonna happen, but we started going out. We knew each other since we were like 8 or 7. I think even younger than that, because he lived around the block from me. So I would just go over to his house. He had a little sister. I would play with his sister and stuff like that. So we thought that we could be together. So we started talking. I was an asshole too. So we started talking and we got together. I was still talking to this boy every day, like, and let him call me his personal vacation, and then like talking to him, talking when he wasn't with his girlfriend, and not talking when they were together. So I'm still talking to him. I'm going to visit him. I'm going to talk to him. I felt like that, but I'm with this other person. Like, I have a boyfriend. That boyfriend lasted about 2 months. We broke up before school even started. Like, back. I think we got together right before school ended in June. And then we broke up right before school started in August. Like, it didn't last long enough to be called a relationship. It was a theory, okay? And the theory died. It's like the theory. You know the theory about the earth being the center of the world? It was like that. It just died. We figured out a new theory. So, we still talked this entire time. And I remember one day, I think this is the day I figured out that something was wrong. I got on the bus with him. Mind you, this is not the bus going in the direction that I'm supposed to be going in. I'm going in the complete opposite direction. Now, in Brooklyn, there's several different ways to get to your house. So you could take a different bus and another bus and end up where you're supposed to be at. But like, I just did the most just to get on the bus with this kid. We get on the bus, we talk, whatever. He gets off the bus to meet this girl. And I know what she looked like because Facebook and things like that. So I'm like, at that moment, I knew. I was like, he just got off the bus to go get her. I don't know if I thought that I fucked up. I don't know if I thought I was sour. I don't know what I was thinking. Mind you, I still like this kid. Like, we was talking and telling each other we love each other every night. This wasn't love at all. Like, I don't count him as one of the people I loved, but he's still a cool person to me, so that's fine. I'm just like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, but I still kept talking to him because that was still while the school year was still going. So summertime, we kept talking, even though I had a boyfriend and he had a girlfriend. I think that's why. It's like when I had a boyfriend, we wouldn't talk, but we would talk. It was a mess. So September comes, right? And he's like, oh, don't say nothing to, let's call this girl Amy. Don't say nothing to Amy about us. I think he either started dating Amy or him and Amy were talking. He like, don't say nothing to Amy about us. I'm like, all right, wait, whatever. I don't know why I said that because my mouth can never stay closed for stuff like this. So we get to talking. So she's like, oh, Anika, can I see you after school? Like, fine, whatever. Like, I'm not a pussy. Like, I know she didn't want to fight me, but I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. So I go meet her, we talk in the park, and she like, do you talk to Ray? Did you used to talk to Ray all summer? Were you talking to Ray before? All these questions. And my ass is answering these questions like he didn't already tell me not to say anything. But I guess it was all for the better, whatever. So he doesn't text me all night. This has never happened because we've been talking since February. It's September. He ain't never not talked to me. So I'm like, what is going on right now, right? He's like, so I text him. He like, oh, you betrayed my trust. I don't trust you no more. I told you not to say nothing to Amy and you said something. Da 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 da. So he stops talking to me cold turkey. Like, there's no like closure getting out of this. Like, he's like, nah, we not talking no more. And he stops talking to me. He never talks to me again. And to make matters worse, I thought I was like in love with this kid. Like, well, not really in love with, but I thought I loved him. I thought I wanted to be with him, blah, blah, blah. Why, I don't know. Clearly he wasn't shit, but my dumb ass wanted to be with him. Anika. Anyway, so after that conversation with Amy, me and Amy had no problems or whatever. And then me and Ray would see me in the hallways. In the hallways and stare at me. He would like hug another girl, stare dead at me. Be in the corner with Amy, stare dead at me. I'm like, see, now you're being petty Patty. Like, Petty Betty and me don't give a, because I'm the petty princess. I'm the queen of petty. Like, you're not going to do this with me. So, I then, because I still wanted to be with him. I still wanted to talk to him. I wanted to regain his trust. Like, we're not even going to talk about how stupid I was. But I went to his brother and I was like, "Ayo, Tay, I need your help." He like, what? Like, cause we were cool. We weren't besties, but we were really cool. So he like, ayo, Tay, like, I'm like, I need your help. He like, what? I'm like, I just want to regain your brother's trust back, and nobody knows your brother more than you do. Like, y'all came out the womb together, so y'all clearly know each other. And he's like, I can help you. I don't know what to do, because when Ray loses trust for people, like, he don't talk to people again. I'm like, I know, but like, I really don't, like, I can't live without him. I want to be with him. So I'm like, please just help me, whatever. So every day he talks to me, he helps me, he tries to help me talk back to his bro. It never happens. Let's just end the story. It never happens. But thankfully, I guess I got something really good out of that, because I have a bro now. His name is Ted. Clearly that's not his real name, but like, we got really close because of him helping me, like, his brother. Now he's like my brother too. Like, I'm like they triplet. Kind of. Like, he's my brother. I have a picture of him on my wall. Like, I love him to death. Like, I'm looking at it right now, actually. I love him to death. He is like, he's my only big brother under like my biological brother. Like, I don't even know what I would do without him. Like, last year he plays now, I almost lost my mind. Anyway, yeah, so I guess like every ugly thing has a silver lining. That's all you get to learn from that. And if a guy calls you his personal vacation, bitch, run. I don't know why we were so creative, but run. Like, that might never happen, but just run. Yeah, so that's the end of this story. If y'all got any questions, if y'all want to hear about the other story about my 9th grade year and what I did, comment and like this video and comment below and tell me that y'all want to hear the story. There's also, I don't know, I'm fine with them today. Like, Ray and Tay, after that, like, at some point, I don't remember, I think I was a senior. At some point, we got really cool again. Like, me and Tay were like brother and sister. Me and Ray obviously realized we were never going to be together again and talk like that again. But like, we're really cool. Like, I could talk to him on a day-to-day basis. Not like, I don't talk to him every day now, but I could talk to him regular. And like, after that, we like went to the movies and like hung out and like did a whole bunch of stuff. And we're actually really cool now. Like, I mean, I love my Telltale twins, so it's fine. They're like one of the most special people in my life, or two of, technically. But yeah, I have no animosity towards Ray. Like, and he apologized. He was like, actually, I was an asshole back then. And I'm like, yeah, because you blamed me. Like, what got me mad was that he blamed me for the situation. When after I thought about it enough, he was in the wrong. Because he was only talking to me, talking to Amy, and had a girlfriend. Like, how, Slay? How? So he's like, yeah, I was an asshole in high school. I was like, yeah, you were. But yeah, they're all happy now. I'm happy. After that, how did I get out of that? After that, I started talking to another twin. And that was my ex-boyfriend, who I'm pretty sure you guys have either heard about or know about or something. But that was my ex-boyfriend for 2.5 years. So it was like a pretty successful relationship until we just ended badly. But we ended, and that relationship's over. But yeah, I don't know what happened. One day I was just like, I'm not even doing this no more. Like, why am I doing it? Why am I still talking to this kid? And around the same time in September when that happened, I started talking to the other twin. Not the same twin. When I say the other twin, I mean a different set of twins. And one of the twins went to my school. One of the twins didn't go to my school. And I talked to the one that didn't go to my school because I was with it. And yeah, we were in a relationship for a really long time. I was happy and stuff like that. So after that, I think me and Ray, I didn't even care anymore. And then, so like when we could hang out and stuff like that. Hang out with my bro, he'd be there, and it wouldn't be awkward. So, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out. But like, just don't be nobody's side hoe, guys. Girls, just don't be nobody's side hoe. Guys, don't be nobody's side nigga. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Yeah, so that was the time. That was side hoe. That story is always entertaining for the people. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.
she bad and she know it. Some niggas save hoes, I'm not that heroic. Could you be my escort? Cause just like them 2-door fours, damn, they don't make them like you no more.